Okay, everyone, we're going to start it off with Avery Roberts. When you're ready, please ask your first question.
Avery, I wonder if you could talk a little bit about Utah's running game and what trouble you guys had shutting that down tonight.
Well, I mean, we knew what they were going to run. We just didn't execute, and it showed. I can only speak for myself, but I probably played my worst game of the season.
You felt you played your worst game of the season?
Yeah, for sure.
How so?
Missed tackles, just played out there assignment-wise. Just wasn't executing the way I was supposed to.
Hey, Avery, you guys were down 30-10. You guys did keep them in check, and you guys ended up having a chance to win. What does that say about the never say die effort by you guys?
We know every game going to come down to the fourth quarter. It doesn't matter what the score is early. We know at the end it's going to come down to the fourth quarter. So whether you're up or down, you just got to keep playing.
It was 30-10, and they just returned a punt for a touchdown. What was the feeling on the sideline? What was the mood?
I mean, like I said, the game is long. It's a long game in college football. So whether you're up a lot or down a lot, that when it comes to the fourth quarter, it's going to be a close game, and the game's going to be on the line.
What did you think about Chance's performance and how he played under these circumstances?
I felt like Chance played good. He gave us a chance to win, and that's all you can ask for.
When you guys are looking at your situation, you're down your starting quarterback, you're down your all-world running back, your backup running back goes out, one of your receivers goes out. I mean, you guys had to persevere to get where you were, but what's it like facing all those, with all those guys out and trying to claw back from a deficit?
I mean, we knew all week they were going to be out, so everyone prepares and next guy up. So any week, especially with COVID, any week you never know who's going to be up. So I guess everyone has to be ready to play.
Any other questions? Thanks, Avery. Okay, we have Chance Nolan. When you're ready, please ask your first question.
Chance, how would you evaluate your performance individually tonight?
I think personally, I left a lot of stuff on the field, just going through it and looking at it. But I mean, we'll go watch the film and study it, and so I can see just everything I learned from my mistakes. It was a defense did a lot of different stuff. They kind of brought some pressure at me here in time. So, but no, I think we'll just get back and watch the film, and I think I'll be able to evaluate it better after that.
Looked like the ball was kind of sailing on you early. You settled in later, but was it a grip thing? Was it a nerves thing? Was it a footwork thing? What was going on there?
Yeah, man, I think I just maybe a little anxious. I was kind of leading my receivers a little too far. I left one high to my tight end early on in the game. That was a big third down we should have had back for a conversion. But yeah, I think it was just a little anxious. But I started settling down in the second half for sure. I started feeling it spin out of my hand better.
Hey, Chance, what's it like to be down by 20, but then toward the end of the game, you've got a chance to win the game on that last drive?
Yeah, I mean, this is credit to our defense. They gave us opportunities all game, stayed in the game. They were battling back and forth, getting 4th and 1 stops for us to, have that opportunity. So I think it's just a testimony to them and what they did. I think offensively, we have a lot of things we can clean up and get better at for sure.
Chance, you've been with this program less than a year, but what have you learned about these guys and Jonathan Smith's program that you guys just don't seem to give up in any of these situations?
Yeah, man, I can't speak enough about the relentlessness of our team. Every guy, we know the game's never over. It's a long game. You got 15-minute quarters. A lot can happen, in a minute. So we never give up. You got to fight to the very end, and that's what our team does every week, week in and week out.
Chance, you threw that 21-yard touchdown pass to Colby there in the fourth. What's kind of going through your head after that moment when you guys realized you still have a real chance? Yeah.
I mean, shoot, I didn't think at any point we were ever out of the game. 20 points isn't a big thing to come back from. So yeah, after that, we got to get a stop and we got to go do it again, take the lead. So I mean, it really was the only thing in my head after that, just get the ball. But hopefully we get the ball back and hopefully we get another chance. And unfortunately we fell up short, but that's football.
What's the mindset when starting quarterback's out and you're leading, and then Jefferson's out, and then Baylor goes out, and Flemings is out. You guys were missing a lot of pieces. What's the mindset in that circumstance?
I think we all just bring that mindset and next man up. I mean, I think that's what you have to do at the end of the day at Division I college football. You never know with injuries and everything like that can go down, especially in the times that we're in right now. So I think everyone just got to be ready to go when your number's called. And I think our guys stepped up well tonight and played hard. I think I think we played hard for sure. I just execution things we can do better.
Any more questions?
Your first pass, obviously not the result you expected. Bouncing back from that, how do you approach that and kind of moving on and putting in the pass?
Yeah, I mean, I got fooled by the coverage. But I mean, I held it up too late. I shouldn't have made that. I should just progress through my progression. But I mean, that's just things I'm gonna learn from my first game. So, I know I can't make those mistakes, and I got to be better than that because you can't turn the ball over and win games at this level.
Generally speaking, what's this week been like for you, thrust into this position on this team right now?
I mean, it's been a pretty standard week. I just, been getting some more reps throughout the practices. But I mean, I've always been prepared. Whenever my opportunity is called to get in and go out there and play my game and leave my heart on the field. So it's not really anything different in preparation. Because when I wasn't the starter, I was still preparing to be the starter because that's where I want to be at. So, I mean, preparation's not any different. I just think some execution things can definitely be executed better.
Thank you, Chance.
Yep.
We've had Coach Jonathan Smith. Coach, if you would, with a quick statement, then we'll open it up for questions.
Well, that's a physical football team that we didn't execute enough at a high enough level to be able to win the game. That's what I told the team in the locker room. Look, we're going to fight for 4 quarters. I respect the effort, competitiveness of our outfit, but we've got to execute better to win games.
Coach, I mean, you're down 30-10. You've got a slew of injuries going on during the game, plus before what was going on. And yet you're with the ball, final drive with a chance to win the game. What does that say about your club?
Well, it does. And we're going to play the game for 4 quarters. Credit to our defense getting some stops in the 4th quarter when we needed them again. Really, we had 2 opportunities with the ball down 6, less than, under 5 minutes. And again, didn't get it done.
Coach, when did you know that you were going to be without Jamar, and just how would you describe playing without him, without Jebbia on the road? Not ideal.
Yeah, we found out Tuesday night on Jamar, and just like 2020 and football in general, it's next man up, and you continue to prepare and put your best plan forward. I thought these guys practiced well Wednesday and Thursday. Obviously, the team's aware of what was going on, didn't flinch, and came out trying to compete today.
Jonathan, just how proud are you of the defense for those 3 last drives in the 4th quarter and what they showed?
Yeah, and that part was good. We needed some stops, and they came up big. Needed to sort some things out. I even thought in the first half they're moving the ball really well, and we held them to some field goals that ended up being huge, keeping the game close. At the same time, we got to create some turnovers. I don't think we got any. Had some opportunities, but they definitely had one that turned into 3 points for them, and then they had the huge return on punt where we didn't have the same type of plays getting turnovers or special teams.
Hey, Jonathan, Avery said that he didn't think he played very well, but he had 21 tackles and 10 solo tackles.
Well, he had a bunch of opportunities. I know that. They were out there running the ball, possessing the ball, moving the ball. And he's a good player, man. He competes and he's a good tackler. And we've got some guys on that side that this game means a lot to them. We've got to continue, though, and to improve. I mean, on the run defense, get off the field a few more times. I don't think they punted till late in the 3rd quarter.
How would you evaluate Chance's performance, Coach?
Yeah, I thought that, for a first start coming over here and playing this defense, knew that this was going to be a good challenge. I did think he continued to get into the flow of the game, but he's got to be more accurate at times. I think he'd tell you that himself. But shoot, he played well enough to keep us in the game with the ball at the end of the game. Had opportunities, so I know he'll learn a bunch from this. He'll dive into the film and having a first experience like this, we're counting on game 2 to have a huge jump.
Do you know the status of Jamar for next week?
I do not.
Hey, Coach, when you looked at not the last drive, but the second last drive, when you guys had the 4th down, the 4th and 1 play, was that a direct handoff for sure? Or was it an RPO?
That was an RPO. Again, trying to go fast there and steal one. It's about 1.5 yards. But he did have choices on the play.
Did you think at all about going with the Coletto package there, or you just wanted to go fast?
Always the conversations when we were going fast is like keep the personnel you got on the field so you can go fast. Obviously, if you sub and whatnot. Hindsight, 2020 would have been better to do something different. But we felt good about the call at the time, and they just stuffed it.
Any other questions? Thank you, Coach. Thanks, everyone.